so speak.
It is not uncommon for them to engrave symbols of their conquests onto tusks and fangs.
I tell you nothing. The ritual has begun. You too late.
Giganta, I'm going to go. I must report back.
The kidnapping, those mystic stones, all this points to Circe creating a ritual to swap Giganta's mind into Wonder Girl's body. This is really big. No pun intended.
Circe has enchanted those Sisyphean stones to prevent you from passing through. Destroy them. We must stop the ritual Circe and Giganta have planned for Wonder Girl.
Circe's Sisyphean stones store massive amounts of magical energy. Destroy the stones and bring the shards to us. We cannot allow Circe to have that much power.
Weakened. To the attack! Help us!
This fang could aid the sentinels of magic's restorative incantations.
As you can see, the metro station lies in ruin due to the powerful forces that have done battle in the area. Rumor has it that Giganta and Circe's bestiamorphs are holed up there. I don't know what they're up to, but Booster Gold may just have to step in and convince Giganta to provide rides to passengers throughout Metropolis.
The Mirror of Narcissus allows us to discover Circe's plans through her vanity. We lost it in a skirmish with her bestiamorph general. I charge you, recover this for the Amazons!
The shining jewel in the Metro Transit System's crown is the Rail Whale. It's elevated railway. This train hangs suspended from tracks high above the city and provides an unparalleled view of downtown as it weaves through the city's most prominent skyscrapers. For those who aren't blessed with the power of flight, acrobatics, or super speed, the Metropolis Metro Station provides quick and easy travel to almost any part of Metropolis. I, Booster Gold, am able to fly thanks to my flight ring, which I, acquired back in the 25th century, even though it's originally from the 30th century.
Agamemno Contingency, file code name Olympus. Diana is a good friend, which is just one reason it would be difficult to face her in combat, should she turn against the League. It's not a thought I relish. But if it must be done, the following strategy could be useful. If she could be convinced that she is fighting an equal, she could then theoretically be trapped in an unending cycle of combat against a phantom opponent. Must investigate feasibility of neural virtual reality technology.
Giganta once wanted to possess my own body. Now Circe must have promised her Wonder Girls. Knowing Giganta, her greed and impatience will lead her to rush the ritual. Go carefully. A mistake could condemn them both.
Please help me out! My squad is in there and who knows what that Circe person and her monsters have done to them. I'd go in myself, but I got a wife and kids.
Rescue Wonder Girl from Giganta!
Circe's beasts are at my command. Challenge me and die, mortal.
Did not come from quadrupedal order.
Against Giganta!
Hopefully each recovered artifact will aid in reversing Circe's hex.
You're too late. I have already begun the ritual, with a few minor improvements. Now I will transfer my powerful mind into Wonder Girl's body, and the strength of the gods will be mine!
Ugh! What's happening? It's like you've got hooks in my mind.
It's working! It's working! I feel her power coursing through me! Your body is mine! This body belongs to me!
Not anymore, it doesn't, thank goodness. There's no way I could pull my favorite gene over your giant behind.
Bigger is better, Wonder Brat! Ditch your training bra and find out!
Back in my own skin again. You really don't appreciate how awesome your boots are till you walk around in someone else's. I'll take care of Big Bertha here. Thanks again. I hate liars. Anyone who cheats, or steals, or tries to push other people around, or make you do what they want just because they're stronger. But I especially hate when they try to make the whole world like they are, using their lies to make people into slaves. That's when I have to get all Amazon on their ass. Hey, it's true that might doesn't make right, but sometimes it sure helps.
Circe's plan to use Giganta and Wonder Girl has failed. Knowing Circe, she will simply turn her eye to other targets. But we will be ready for her. My thanks. We will speak again soon.
The incantation on this scale is dark magic indeed.
Initiate field report. It's still warm to the touch.
So, you took Giganta. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Ready for more action? A situation is rapidly spiraling out of control in Little Bohemia. Speak to Dr. Sarah Charles at the 5th Precinct.
It's a shame the metro station has been destroyed. Maybe this could be a job for the Booster Gold Construction Company, coming soon to a rubble pile near you. Anyone out there know how to start a construction company? Welcome to Exploration Adventures with Booster Gold. I'm Booster Gold. This adventure will take you to Suicide Slum, such as Southside. Suicide Slum is a festering hive of crime and corruption. Let's go check it out.
Lois Lane reporting for Daily Planet Live. Look up in the sky. Is it a bird, a plane, or one of the new heroes and villains battling the Brainiac threat? One thing is sure, even with the conflict between Superman and Lex Luthor, or Wonder Woman and Circe, the only enemy they all have in common is Brainiac. Stay tuned for more as the battle against this alien invader plays out.
Strikers Island Penitentiary is the largest prison facility in Metropolis and was designed to contain the city's worst criminals and most dangerous superpowered individuals. To my knowledge, there has never been an escape from Strikers Island, or even a riot, probably because they know Booster Gold is on the job. This is Steelworks, a steel foundry and workshop established by John Henry Irons. John Henry, known to me, Booster Gold, as Steel, well, actually known to pretty much everyone else as Steel. Anyway,
this
John Henry uses Steelworks to
down at the
perfect and study some of the most unique technologies on the planet.
This is my TV now! What are you supposed to be? Costumed freak?
The downfall of the Suicide Slum began when the local shipping trade dried up. Other nearby ports became favored by the city's expanding industries, and now the Southside Shipyard is a floating graveyard of abandoned cargo ships. But don't forget to try Big Belly Burger's new Fish Feast Fiesta. I hear they offer half price for Atlanteans.
guy catch a break?
Wow, you survived. I hope you enjoyed your journey through Suicide Slum. Join me, Booster Gold, and other locations throughout the city for more exciting exploration adventures.
Ready for more action? A situation is rapidly spiraling out of control in Little Bohemia. Speak to Dr. Sarah Charles at the 5th Precinct.
Patients are rioting all over the Meta Wing at Metropolis General Hospital. LexCorp is trying to keep Metro PD from the scene, so something big is up. Superman wants you to handle it. You'll need this metahuman encasement device for as long as it lasts.
This is Superman. Lex Luthor sponsored a special Meta Wing at Metropolis General Hospital. Everything points to it being a cover for illegal experiments. Help the escaping patients as much as you can. And then we'll get to the bottom of this.
Run for your lives!
These poor people are a threat to themselves and anyone else until we discover what Lex did to them. Use Star Lab's special containment sphere to take them to safety.
Metropolis General offers a standard emergency ward, but due to the unplanned nature of emergency care, the emergency ward must be prepared for a broad array of illnesses and injuries, some of which may be life-threatening and require immediate attention. This is Metropolis General Hospital, one of the finest health facilities in the nation. Also a teaching hospital and affiliated with nearby Metropolis University, this is where many medical students serve out their residency. I guarantee that if I, Booster Gold, am ever injured by a lucky shot from some fleeing villain, this is where I would go to be healed. Met General's new Meta-Human Research Wing, funded by LexCorp, recently opened to handle healthcare for the ever-growing meta-human population. I guess they need to be ready in case someone like Wonder Woman ever catches a cold. No, wait. She's magic, right?
Some of LexCorp's goons are using genetic transcoders to monitor metahuman patients. Help us! Confiscate that equipment! The escaping patients have managed to take some of their records with them. We can't let LexCorp take and use that information against them. They're stored safely at Star Labs.
Chief Researcher's Journal. One of our most valuable samples. It really speaks to me.
You want some of this?
experiments you did on me.
Please, you did this to me! Please! You have to end this experiment. I hope the heroes...
Please! You've got to help!
Little punk! I'm not afraid of you. Back off.
How can you live with yourself after all you put me through?
Doctor, it was you who experimented on me.
Run! How can you live with yourself after all you put me through?
So, I still haven't figured out a permanent solution to the time-trapped anti-monitor, but at least the problem hasn't gotten any worse, right? Just check in at my terminal. We'll have this solved again in no time.
So, Harley Quinn got recruited by some insane grandma from another planet into a girl band called the Furies. Cool name, right? It was all fun and games for Harles, who took to calling herself Hammer Harleen to fit in, I guess. Things went pear-shaped when old Granny made her fetch this thing called the Splinter of Destiny. And here we are now. Ew.
Alright, mate. Look, I could use your help. There's a killer on the loose. I lost their trail in Gotham during that alien invasion rubbish, but I think they've relocated to Gotham City. Meet me there at a nice little pub called the Laughing Hound. We've got work to do.
LexCorp implanted tracking devices in all of their metahuman experiment subjects. The monitoring station is on the hospital roof. Get up there and overload the station so these people can escape. Without that monitoring station, Lex will have to track down those patients one by one. Show his troops they have more to worry about right now. Like facing us.
Do you have time to help me? LexCorp's gladiator suits are running off a highly unstable power cell. We believe it's based on stolen Star Labs research, but with a fatal flaw. Can you collect those power cells carefully? Go ahead, Punk. Make my day. You little
I'm hit!
You little punk!
This is Lois Lane for Daily Planet Live. Lex Luthor announced today that the new metahuman medical wing at the Metropolis General Hospital, which is entirely funded by LexCorp, will also be entirely staffed by LexCorp as well. Despite the protests of numerous human rights groups, the wing currently remains open to metahumans seeking treatment for what Luthor terms their unique needs.
This is Lex Luthor. You just disrupted research that would have helped countless human beings. You've clearly chosen to follow that alien Superman rather than advance humanity. Don't expect mercy. Luthor out.
Sorry about that. Oracle is blocking any more transmissions from Lex's unique point of view. For now, join Supergirl inside. Help the Metas and arrest whoever's in charge so they can stand trial for these crimes.
There are people trapped in tubes inside the hospital. Metas, but still people. They're being processed in tubes so they can be used for their energy. I work for LexCorp, but I'm human too. Get those people out of those tubes!
You want some of this? I'm hit! You little punk! You!
Dr. Cisco journal entry, Meta Research Project, Day 4. Lex has offered to create a metahuman wing to cure metahuman ailments, and they went for it hook, line, and sinker. And with me in charge, we'll be using this meta power for everything from plasma to petroleum products.
No! Monsters!
Huh? Where did he go?
So you found my metahuman experiments. What else can you find?
What's going on?
Let's see how well you do with a little game of hide and seek. Here I am. 3 blind mice. 3 blind mice.
Chief Researcher's Journal. Always wear insulated gloves when handling cryotechnic samples.
Go ahead, punk. Make my day. It's go time. I'm not
Sometimes I think there just isn't enough of me to go around. Time to change that. How about a little more me? Pop goes the weasel. It's been a real blast. I'm so happy I could burst. Dr. Cisco journal entry, Meta Research Project, Day 8. If only I had a real meta subject to experiment on. A Kryptonian, like Superman or Supergirl. Then Lex would get the DNA he wants, and I would have the experiment subject of my dreams.
Chief Researcher's Journal. These vines are growing so rapidly, I'm worried about the container's integrity.
Dr. Cisco Journal Entry, Meta Research Project, Day 14. At last, so Lex may be a little peeved about this, massive metahuman breakout. But at last, we have Supergirl in our clutches. And with the kryptonite Lex has stored, soon the secrets of her DNA will be ours.
You have no idea what it's like to be me. What gives you the right? You think you can stand in judgment over me? Time for you to walk a mile in my shoes. One day, all these heroes will be my slaves. Today, their mere image will be your death.
Behave yourself.
Put your muscle where your mouth is. Crypto will be sad he missed this.
You'll have to do better than that.
My illusions!
Chief Researcher's Journal. It's not as dangerous when separated from its owner.
Thank you. Dr. Psycho weakened me with kryptonite and stuck me in this red sunlight cage. I think he even took some of my blood. I have to go talk to Superman. Thanks again. Maybe we can talk when I don't feel so sick.
Want to see the world through my eyes? It's easy. Just picture everything you want and can't have, and multiply that 10,000 times. Everyone laughing at you, pushing you aside, unless you take the power for yourself, and make them give you what you want. Luther knows. Soon they'll all know. And when I get what I want, I'll be the only one laughing.
would fail to be inspired by the nurturing and healing care offered by a hospital like Metropolis General? Well, okay, maybe some of you villains out there wouldn't be impressed. A fair warning then. Booster Gold will be keeping an eye on you.
Star Labs and Metropolis thank you for stepping in at Metro General. As long as Lex Luthor is hurting and exploiting people for his own gain, we will always need heroes like you.
Commissioner Gordon needs your help in Gotham. Meet him at the East End Police Station.
Batman says you're the one to solve the situation we've got down at Amusement Mile. Move out. I'll meet you there.
This is Batman. Joker's clowns are turning the old Amusement Mile theme park into a riot zone. Gotham PD is overwhelmed. I'll track down the Joker. You take care of his clowns. Batman out.
We've got a fire to put out. Bane's back on the Venom and taking over Cape Carmine. Sound like a dream job?
I'm Booster Gold, and this is the Booster Gold Exploration Adventure Series. This adventure will take you to Gotham's notorious East End, one of the most dangerous areas of the city. Founded by Dr. Leslie Tompkins, the East End Free Clinic offers health care to anyone who seeks it, including known criminals. It operates under a strict no-violence policy, respected by even Gotham's most hostile psychopaths. Here, there is always someone who wants to help. This Booster Gold endorsement was provided free of charge.
Agamemno Contingency, file codename Last Son. If Superman ever becomes a threat to the planet, the following protocols will need to be enacted to ensure our survival. A sample of green kryptonite in Vault 7B, provided by Superman himself, will incapacitate him with brief exposure, and prolonged exposure would, in all probability, be fatal. Portions of this kryptonite, under exposure to radiation, created a variation of kryptonite that is red in color. Side effects of this type of kryptonite are unknown. Further testing is required.
There are places in Gotham's East End where even Booster Gold fears to tread because they're creepy and dangerous. Worst is Crime Alley. Once an upper-class area known as Park Row, Crime Alley got its name for the murder of Thomas and Martha Wayne, two of Gotham's most prominent philanthropists. Their deaths mark Gotham's slide into tragedy and despair.
We still got fear gas barrels all over the place out there. They sent hazmat teams to find and secure any barrels they find. If you see them, give them a hand, will you? We need to get the fear gas out of here before everybody goes crazy.
Let me show you terror.
No, wait! You're not thinking straight.
Help! To scream.
You're hallucinating! I'm a friend!
Experiment
Hey, I'm one of the
504.
good guys!
The rostro-anterior cingulate cortex gives us some semblance of control
Hey, watch
over
it!
our
I'm on your
fear.
side! Careful, you're under the effect of...
You've got to help!
Experiment 910. To equate the nervousness of a first date with the sheer terror one must feel in a plane crash does a disservice to us all.
Oh man, good thing you're here. Look, I sent my team in, but Scarecrow's goons are still pumping gas. Please help me! Help us out. You've got to stop them! Help me, please!
Don't hurt me!
Going to make it. You've got to stop them!
This is the original Wayne Enterprises building. The company was founded in the 17th century, and the construction of this building in the 1800s marked the beginning of the, beginning for the world's largest multinational conglomerates. Many people in the East End have Wayne Enterprises to thank for improving their lives.
This is Lucius Fox. Wayne Tech's newest line of chronometers guarantees accurate timekeeping, even in the deepest pressures of space. Wayne Tech. Solutions through technology.
This is Batman. Security level Omega. Password Delta Charlie -27-5-1939. Enable new protocol. Title Agamemno Contingency. Recently, an extraterrestrial power swapped the bodies of the Justice League with members of the Secret Society of Supervillains. We were able to reverse this process and undo what damage had been done to our reputations and private lives. But should anything like this happen again, or should any of the core members of the League turn rogue, we need to have plans in place to handle each and every one of us, should we become a threat. The members of the League are my teammates, but we need to be prepared for the worst. Always.
Gotham's East End has seen more than its share of tragedy. To those who work tirelessly to bring hope back to this troubled area, I award an official Booster Gold Gold Star of Excellence that I just now created. This is history in the making, people. You'll tell your grandchildren about this one day. Hi, I'm Booster Gold, and this is the Booster Gold Exploration Adventure Series. In this adventure, we return to Gotham's notorious East End to discover its rich history and hopefully avoid being mugged.
Bane is back in Gotham. He uses venom to fuel his immense strength and brutality. And now his gang is selling the stuff all over the East End. Venom's a short-lasting steroid, not your typical street drug. Take some samples for analysis, and get that venom off the streets.
This stuff's worth more than you, bro.
If you're looking to import illicit goods into Gotham, this is where you would do it, at Old Gotham Harbor. Shipping continues, but regulation is absent and corruption is rampant. Not a place that I, Booster Gold, can endorse. I only work with legitimate businesses, such as Bibbo's. You'll love their buns.
Look out! This is bait. This got nothing to do with it. Protect the stash! Hurry up! The cops are coming! Do something! You're not gonna get to this stuff.
They're taking the shipments to trucks and we can't get near them.
Quick! Get into the leg! This got nothing to do with it. Hurry up! The cops are coming!
We need major backup. Bane's thugs are rolling right through us.
Vicky Vale exclusive. Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, is a widely used symbol of Bane's followers.
These samples are a weaker version of Bane's usual venom. A megasteroid like venom doesn't just build muscles. It can destroy your body. And it smells terrible, I might add.
This is a new sort of venom, extremely volatile and short-lived. So Bane's thugs need a constant supply to keep up their strength. See if you can find his main distribution center. And convince Bane's main distributor to find some other means of employment. You'll need to persuade Bane's thugs to give up their main supplier. Take out their venom injectors. They'll talk.
Protect the stash!
Vicky Vale on Tlaylock, the god of water. This image is used by many of Bane's more fluid fighters.
Venom is supposed to make me invincible. I don't know anything, I swear. This stuff's worth more. Who's that?
The sun is shining. Wake up with our fire and ice spiced iced coffee. It's always sunny at $1.
What gives? I don't deserve this. They don't tell me anything. Come on, man! The Venom Lab's nearby. Just don't tell Bane I told you.
We've been tracking Bane's distribution system through Gotham. They've made me as a cop, but you could get through and check out those terminals for me. What do you say?